Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. Did I have this turned on? Yes I do, I need to turn this off. So last time, we have defeated the Qing. We now need to defeat the Shaodong clique. However, the defending government, for no good reason, has just occupied all this territory, which is very annoying, but thankfully... military access, thank you. Thankfully, we have no player-led peace conferences on, so we don't really need to actually worry about this too much. For all these forces over, Blue Army, I want you all on the northern front against you. Have something like this, I think, seems reasonable. Delete this. Red Army, currently, I want you to not be there. I want you to deploy entirely against you. More like that should be okay. Green Army, you just do what Green Army does. Because they even took this territory from us. Who gave them occupation here? I certainly didn't. But anyways, for now, move our units over. These you can redeploy. It's just you, right? You have 319 divisions. League of Southeast Provinces have not that many, but be okay there. So we're gonna invade them basically as soon as we are, as soon as we're ready. And by as soon as we're ready, it's gonna be as soon as we kill the Qing. Rebellion in Yemen, we've taken their capital. They're already down to 39%. You're worth 3. You're worth 1. Second air revolt is fine. So yeah, you're worth 2 points here, and then you're worth 3. Okay, everything seems reasonable. No template. That's still for the artillery, right? We have 1,000 artillery pieces. We can probably throw those in here, right? Easily. You know what? I'm actually going to make you guys into, let's say, 24 combat with? Sure, why not? We don't have artillery pieces for that, but I've removed you. Negative 600. You know what? Screw it. Save that up. We're going to need more artillery, which we can easily get just by building more of them. Just build like this. Should be okay. Air bases. We still technically don't have one that's closer, which is incredible. Like, you've taken like one city here, but that's not a city that actually matters. Guys moving your way down south. Yeah, redeploy down here. Defend, 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 defend. Again, all of you I want moving up in this direction. The rest of you just kind of just hang out for now. That should be okay. Mongolia, I'm really just going to leave them completely open for the defending government to push troops into when we're actually at war with them. What are our allies doing? Nothing too crazy, I would say. We want to do here, integrate Yunnan province, which is you down south. Yes, I want to integrate you. 120 days is very, very expensive, but we'll take what we can get. Guys down south. And a lot of our units that we actually have here are not actually our troops. There are several vassal states. Okay, you're doing okay. You're still encircled. 91% there is looking good. What do we want for our next focus? Because again, we do need, for us to have a new China, we need these focuses. We need all 3 of you. And then we need everything here. You know what? Give me the 5% stability. I think that seems reasonable. I think Purple Army, for the most part, you don't even need to be attacking. They got one... do we need the 3-point city? We might. Having seized Beijing and raised a 5-color flag above its wall, the defending government has taken its first major step towards its planned reclamation of China, and resumed its role as an active contender for national leadership. Its leader, Marshal Zhang Zuolin, has called for a national conference to discuss what he calls a peaceful unification of China. President No should emphasize unity in the face of Western imperialism, whereas the tractor cite everything from Zuolin's dependence on Japanese support to the very structure of the defending government. Past agreements and disputes aside, the fact that the winds are blowing in Zhang Zilin's direction they are definitely not blowing in his direction. Absolutely not. No. Just because he took Beijing, that's not how this works. I have all of China just except Beijing. The rest of it is definitely within my control. Okay, research slot. Let's go for not the 39 artillery. You know what? 39 rifles I think seems okay. You can deploy up north. That's completely okay. Oh, that was the Qing army deploying over here. I was like, why did he have 14 divisions in this province all of a sudden? Those were the extra troops that Qing gets. But they might end up taking this one province. Okay, does that kill you? No, we actually do need this city. Let's see if we can murder you. We could just let the League of these provinces deal with that situation on their own. Now get a division ready to go for an invasion here. Green Army, you're not really doing anything right now. Get these divisions out of here. And just move in. Do what you can. They're at 21%. Okay, that's another city. So that's this completely dealt with. And again, the defending government does not get all this territory that it says that they occupied. They definitely didn't. I'll give them Beijing. But that's it. They don't get more than that, okay? League of Southeast Provinces, you can have this area that you did occupy yourself. Congratulations. The rest of it though is absolutely ours. Like that's not a debate. Red Army's ready to go. Green Army needs to be on this line here. Purple Army. What I want to do, I think, is just kill these guys first. And how many troops do you guys have? 9 to 53. That is a very, very large... That's a large gap. And you guys, we need to have you all the way around here towards Beijing. You're lucky you took Beijing first. I'll be honest, I don't think you deserved it. Absolutely, I think I was the main reason you even took Beijing in the first place. But for now, I will be nice. And by I'll be nice, I mean I am immediately going to... liberate the Northeast. No, I have a Consolidating against you. I can declare war on you right now. Yeah, we're just going to save the game right now. I mean, the defending government almost certainly is going to join the war. But as long as we don't declare war on the defending government directly, the Japanese will not intervene on day one. All my allies in. Fantastic. Green Army, I need you to deploy as quickly as possible. Set you to a regular battle plan. You're going to push your way towards Nanning like this. Purple Army is already ready to go. Absolutely march in. Red Army as well. March in where you can. Defending government, of course, has deployed their troops. Okay, maybe I should have deployed them a little bit after. Let's just get our units into the country. So, the Japanese, they will certainly intervene at some point. It'll probably be after we take Shenyang. That's usually trigger for Japanese intervention. Because, I mean, Japan's not at war with anybody else. Why are you guys not attacking? Move towards Nanning. You go here. You go towards here, and then... three of you move your way like this. Move your way into the country ASAP. Green Army as well. I want you pushing very aggressively into a League of Southeast Provinces. Okay, we're already making good progress. 76. I want you moving here. I need you to go take Beijing immediately. Just make sure that Zhang Zuolin realizes the situation that he's in. Like, he should not have done this. And by done this, I mean, you know, not submitted to Cheng Jiaomin. What I would have done. Purple Army immediately is moving their way in. Are you all cored? You're actually not. Most of this actually is not core territory. It's really just this center area where purple is. You know, you guys just go on very careful battle plan. You don't be doing anything more than that. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm happy with this. Also, you're not in a faction, so you'll capitulate on your own. Units have been killed off. Again, if they want to move their way into Mongolia, I'm okay with that. I'm sure our AI allies will put troops into that area. Gotta get towards Nanjing. And you're not core. I mean, anything down here by red honestly doesn't need to happen. They just need to be there to make sure they don't invade into our territory. Integrate Shaanxi next. I want to put any units into Mongolia. We'll go a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Because once we get our other units... I mean, what we could do, actually, is just... assign an army here. Throw all of Mongolia's troops. Throw the rest of my clique's army in here. Doesn't need to be anything too crazy. Then I can make you guys... Let's just say the yellow army seems reasonable. Assign ourselves a commander. Your job will just be moving out towards here. Like I say, should be able to get more, right? Szechuan, Maklik, Hunan. Do you have any more units? You have one unit here. You have one unit. Tibet has one. Okay. So bring these guys all up as far north as you possibly can, as quickly as you can. We haven't taken Nanjing. Got Hangzhou down here. I want you here. I want you going up and around. Keep the pressure onto the city. Your core, your core. So actually, I want you moving south like this. You move here. Cavalry move to this position. Because you are core. Okay. You're also core. We want to see if we can take this. Up, move our way down, around. We can get us surrounded around Hangzhou. You're worth 2, you're worth 3. Everything down here is not core territory. Okay, so no reason to worry about that too much. Why does green have none of this territory as a occupation zone? Where's green's entire army? They're all here. It's definitely not where I want you to be. Be around here. Are you core? No, you are not. Actually, I say you'd also be on normal battle plan. Really, just blue here needs to be as aggressive as hell. How many troops does Japan have, by the way? I should probably check that. Okay, actually, like, 64 at a maximum is a little embarrassing, to be honest. Tibet's cancel Lend-Lease. You are not core your occupied territory. Once you're here, I want you going down and around. These areas do not collect because there is a river. I want you moving here as quickly as you can. And keep the pressure on this city. Can I integrate more territory? I cannot. I do not want to support anybody in the American Civil War. For what I would say is obvious reasons. I cannot afford to give you guns. And I'm pretty sure no one here really matters for us. Like, I don't think it matters who wins the American Civil War. You're worth 3-5. You actually are an occupied state. Okay, so actually we need to get over to here instead. At 96, 97, 98. So we actually don't need these two cities. Green Army is doing kind of fine where they're at. You are occupied. Okay, so you don't matter. Do I need this city? I might not. I think we take Wuxi. That might be enough. Just one of those two. Because then once you guys are done, we're going to get Green Army to be right here, and they're just going to spearhead towards Port Arthur. Who are you guys? You are pro-German, I believe. You don't have to worry about you joining a hostile faction. Japan has not even... They have created their faction. There's nobody actually in that... Nobody in their faction. After that, Red Army... Honestly, I don't know. We need one army to at least defend to make sure that Japanese don't navally invade us. That is going to be important. 971. Bring more units in. 3 divisions down here. Get encirclement against you. Because again, you're not in a faction. Are any of you guys going to move? No, you're not. No cavalry, unfortunately, get encirclement. Even actually then, they wouldn't get encirclement because of the legation cities. But if we can just open a front line a little bit more with you. Because you're also not a port, right? No, you are not. So far, we have lost 1,000. Our entire faction has lost 7,000. We've already killed 38,000, so the numbers are looking pretty good for us. Zhang Zuolin. My god. You could have been so powerful. Is that enough to kill you? It is. Also, you didn't really have that much equipment, but you'll take all of your estates. Fantastic. The federal government, I would say, is looking pretty good. Green army's moving up north. Purple army. What I'm going to have you guys do, even though I kind of don't like it too much, is we're just going to have you prepare for naval invasions. I don't know what the Japanese are going to do. Just all of our units around here. That seems good enough for us for now. You guys go do that. Red army, you are going to just hang out up north for now. So I can either deploy you down south to deal with Japanese invasions, or I can bring you guys up north to deal with defending government a little bit quicker. 1940 is a little bit too expensive. Yeah, 1940 research tech. Got 100% research bonus towards it, so I think that seems good. We will get our shady submarines. Upgrade our bombers. Fantastic. How, do we have a navy yet? No. Definitely do not. New infrastructure. Local investment. Okay, we need the Federalist model province, right? Yes. We have so many focuses we need to get done prior to us actually being able to declare ourselves a united China. Green army's on their way soon. Yellow army, you're just gonna push. I'm not expecting the world from you, but if you can just get like anything done, I'll be happy with it. All of green north. And then bring green in for the assistant, because we want to take Port Arthur because it's a port for the Japanese. Has Japan cored Korea? They have not. Vladivostok is just hanging out there. They're not a Japanese puppet state. Do we have spies? We don't. You know what? I'm gonna create a spy agency. Make it a little tower. I'm actually surprised that China doesn't have a unique spy agency symbol. How many troops do you guys actually have? 22 to 61. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm counting 21 right now. They might have some troops on the... Well, they probably have some troops defending a handful of their victory points. Maybe they have some troops on the borders with Russia, but that's about it. Occupation of Hong Kong. The Beijing Council has gone bankrupt, spelling an end to the international mandate. Now, as Shanghai develops into street fights and chaos, the outlying cities of the mandate are left unprotected. In Hong Kong, the British and Vietnamese society have cooperated to ensure stability in the streets. The two sides have been angling for annexation to Britain and our nation. The British are not here yet, however. We now have the opportunity to invade. Should we reclaim Hong Kong for China? The answer is absolutely. Australia's had a nationalist coup, but they're still pro-Entente. And I don't actually remember what the exact conditions for... We're not going to core Hong Kong first. How many points are we losing due to this? I mean, it's actually not that much. Sure, why not? Incorporate them. We'll see if the Entente wants to invade us. It seems like they do not yet. Again, I think the Legation's Council, their cities, if they're breaking apart, they should mostly go independent eventually. And luckily, our ally over here is almost done killing all of this stuff off. What I am going to do... Do you have a claim or do you have a core on this? It actually is a core state. So for right now, I'm just going to transfer this over to my clique. Just so I'm not taking occupational penalties for that. Mexico's the West Indies Federation. West Indies Federation has gone syndicalist, I'm assuming. Yes, they have. We'll see if the Entente wants to navally wants to invade them, but they are still at war with they're still at war with the United States and many of its sub-factions. We'll see how that ends up going for them. Okay, our ally has won their war. Fantastic. So for the most part, like, we've completely unified the country. You know, our allies are in good position. All our supplies over here. I mean, not great. Set you up to be a normal battle plan. Absolutely no units should be up towards the north. That is entirely Yellow's job. I mean, we could probably send more units in the Yellows. Anybody have any troops that we can deploy? Mongolia's got one more. Okay, bring them to the front line. Damn, keep on pushing here. Green Army. Oh, you're actually on very careful. I need you to be on very aggressive. Shrink your line a little bit here. You are a core. You're only one victory point, but I mean, still something. Next up, let's go for shock and awe. We have all of our... No, we need assault. I think we need assault breakthrough or forward observer. So I think we need one more doctrine, which is not too bad. We can get that done. We have 23,000 guns, so let's cut you down, bring you up. More tactical bombers. Give me 3 on fighters now, as well as making sure our aircraft are actually in Manchuria. And we're missing supplies. We need 12 aluminum. We'll get that from Germany's Asia. Yeah, we'll take 2 from you. We'll take 1 rubber from you as well. We actually have we have okay industry. It's not crazy good, but it could be way worse. Okay, this looks like the defending government is deploying more and more units, which is, I mean, not good. 0.02. So we're taking 0.5 penalty due to integrating a handful of provinces. Foreign Affairs Office. What I would normally do would be send you over to the defending government, but I think I actually want to send you to Japan, just to kind of know what they're up to. You know what I mean? Just knowing what's what. What are we actually constructing, by the way? Civilian factories? No, 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 no. Build me a naval base right here. It'll be done on 23rd of May, so about a month from now. You don't have supply. 'Cause I took your supply hub. You don't really have any supplies for this. Bring our units into the area. Where's our next supply hub? It's going to be this port right here. Let's set you back to normal battle plans. Everybody here, just for the second, hold on. Maybe take you. And again, if you guys have low supplies, it should be significantly easier to get you guys killed. Anyway, and again, having supply hubs for us, very good. The enemy having no supply hubs also is very good. We'll take you. Then we're going to need you next. Don't need this done. World development. 10% stability or production efficiency and political power gain. We're definitely going to take the stability from that. Honestly, not even a question. We got 4 units here. Can you be done on 23rd of May? And you have probably, I'm going to say, like 3 more days left to go. Okay, tomorrow, actually. Fantastic. And these These guys have low supply, so it should hopefully. I mean, how bad is their penalty for low supply? Negative 11% on defense. Okay, I mean, I'll definitely take it. We don't. Do you have any boats, by the way? You actually do have a navy. I still do not. Okay, and socials, Italy's been united. But 72% world tension, so the second Village Creek's not getting anytime soon. Well, I mean, it could begin soon. It depends on, you know, certain events. Yeah, it looks like we can. You know, let's ignore you for right now. Railway. I just want to try integrating more and more territory. Are you defensive? You're in plains? Again, we have air superiority. They have 30 fighters. Do we have any fighters to deploy? We do. We haven't generated any aces yet, but that's fine. Bring you guys in as well, even though you actually have a close airbase, even airbase here near Shenyang. That's really about it. Defend the coastline before you defend any of the interior cities. You guys are good on supplies. And then about 2 weeks we'll have another dockyard here, and that dockyard primarily is just going to be able to, for us to bring supplies in. But I think for right now, this is a really good time for us to end this episode. So thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoying, click some down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.